to be immodest, but I am an exceptional poet. It's always been this way. When I was a child and I was talking, people would say to me, "You'd be a really good poet, you should try it." I remember when I was back at Oxford on a day trip with the Jacket Potato, a stranger said to me, "You're a very good poet." He said, "Stop touching me." The reason why I know I'm a good poet is because everyone says so. That's how you find out things about yourself in life. Other people outside of you tell you what you are. And if you can quantify quality in poetry, which I think we all know you can if you follow prizes and other things like that, I must be good. And here we are today, really in a giant circle around me to celebrate me launching yet another book. Another piece of proof about the excellence of my poetry. It did not shock me at all. I was obviously hugely complimented, but I wasn't shocked when Mandy at Open Ealing invited me to do the 2023 Ealing lecture in poetry that you were about to listen to. Obviously, because I organised the event, you don't mind if I take a little bit longer than the 5 minutes everyone else has done. So, what I'm going to do is a little bit of blasphemy as well, but I think I might analyse a few of my poems that are in this upcoming book. I find that unless you explain your poems to other people, they just don't get them. That's my understanding. I know that I can't be there every time everyone in the future reads the attractive reality influencers, but you're all here now, and you're not going to stand up and lead in the middle of me talking. So it's a little opportunity for me to give you a little bit of insight about what makes me tick. And we might even have a minute or two at the end for a Q&A. So prepare your questions, Ellen. So this is the cover. This is Hide Your Pain, Harold. Hide Your Pain, Harold is from Hungary, and it's a little bit of a stand-in for me. I wanted to have myself on the cover, but the publisher, Michael Sutton here, said, "No, you can't have yourself on the front cover, Steve." Thanks so much, Michael. So, man fights a weird cave in Camden, enters and drops to his knees. A few things to notice here in my poem. I misspelled weird, and you can see this picture is where I live. Doors need repair. This was actually sponsored by Interestical, and you can see after I've said Interestical, it says sponsored. Next. Okay, this is where the title comes from. The holiday hotspot, which has recently attracted reality influencers like Kelsey Stratford and Chloe Ferry, has seen cases double for a fortnight. Constipated, here is my recommendation. This is a picture of me when I was younger. Okay, this is one of my favourite poems that I found on the internet. Let's talk a little bit about this fish. Optical illusion. One of the best parts of my poetry are how I can change people's perceptions of things. Underwater things, fish things. Let's talk about this. The comma, the 3 dots. Shall I give you a moment? I don't mean to get personal. What we can see here, the detail of this poem makes it good. This was just the time I screenshotted something on Twitter. It wasn't supposed to say bastard Fowler, but it did. And I thought that was really funny. This, I would say, is quite a well-known warning sign of emotional abuse. But as they said, there's 15 little-known ones. I did click that link, and my computer now has a virus. Okay, she had no clue. What is your personality? Definitely for a lot of the readers that have come before me today, this is an important question for them. Which one? The watch, the band, the other band, sponsored by Weeby. Have a think for a second. I think Rona's performance tapped into this a little bit. Okay. This can generally sum up a great deal of my poetic aesthetic. And a lot of people's faces out in the audience are okay. This is something, especially when I'm on Twitter, I like to think about a lot. This poem that I found online, this book is made up of things I found online, obviously. I think about this one a lot when I go onto Twitter, and I think about who I mute. A lot of people on Twitter can just look at this for a little bit, not to get political, beans, and I think they would really improve their lives. The ship is sinking, I wonder what it is sinking about, your judgment. Can I keep going? Ken Reed here, executive producer. Can I keep going? Stephen. This one's a bit difficult. A football club is to reconsider plans to rename the stand after a sponsor after fans point out it would include the name of a serial killer. Don't understand that. What is cremation and how does it work? Do we really need that underneath? Okay, this is something I found online. Callous, 12-inch short straight men's blonde wig makes you look more charming and attractive. I feel like this looked a little bit like me. I feel like this is already what my hair is like, so I don't necessarily need this wig. Here was a picture of me and the Icelandic author Sean. I just thought it'd be funny to put that in as a bit of a humble brag. He wrote that film recently, like it's called Viking or something, I don't know. I know him personally, so his fame has rubbed off on me, but here I am in Ealing with you lot. That famous in the writing world. There we are, looking handsome there, made him stand for that picture. This is important. This is an important part of my poems. A month before a heart attack, your body will warn you with these 8 signals. Heart attack sponsored. Okay? This is one of my, let's ignore the Me Too hummus that I've always enjoyed when I see it in the supermarket, and let's just get onto this. What makes this such a good poem? Why is the cat German? What is it about its face? Es ist meine Wassermelon. Meine. Different ways, think about it. Voice in your head. Close your eyes, you don't have to, I can care less either way. Das ist meine Wassermelon, meine! Das ist meine Wassermelon. Meine. Let's stop it alone. We've got at least one more in us. Can we? Oh, it'd be so scrumpy decided to pass by, but it's really his piss. Why have I not won the T.S. Eliot Award yet? Established Ice-T tweeting, I do not give a flying fuck about fonts, weirdo shit. This is the bag I've got, never, 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 never give up. That's fine. I think we've got time for one question before the intermission. Anyone with a question? Let's have a real question from someone who's my friend.
3-letter password. What were the 3 letters?
The 3-letter password?
Yeah, when you log in.
Oh, yes. You're very observant. Another bad question. Is anyone got a real question? What about the Wassermelon cat? Is it like, you're lovely, Anastasia. You're lovely, Anastasia.
What would you say to your fans who couldn't be here tonight?
Tough shit. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Bye. It's a 10-minute